Hello, welcome to Ask Sis Legal. I'm Cicely Banks, legal assistant. Okay, so this video is going to be financial wisdom part 2, and I actually have something for you. Okay, now from my previous video, Financial Wisdom, I talked about cash stuffing and saving your money and automating your savings from your paycheck into a high yield savings account. Go check out that video. It's really great, it's very helpful. I learned from the best. And I really hope it blesses you and helps you out because going through all the steps and the processes has helped me out tremendously. Especially in tough times. So this one here, I created some savings cards called savings challenges. And so while you're automating your savings into a high yield account, I hope you're doing that. Because, as I mentioned from Financial Wisdom Part 1, that video, you know how when you're hired, HR will give you that that direct deposit slip. And you have one block section for your checking account, the routing and bank account number. And then it could be another, either one or two or three other spaces underneath that. And you may think, well, why? I only have one bank account. You know what I mean? If you have one, like, what's going on there? It's good to have, don't have all your eggs in one basket. So if you have 2 to 3, I'm sorry, my window's open. So if you have 2 to 3 other bank accounts, that's great. So wherever you're automating those savings, hopefully it's tucked away in a good savings account with the interest percentage rate of 3.5% or higher. Yep, I mentioned that in the previous video, Financial Wisdom, so go check it out. And so while you're doing all that, it's also good. Okay, so that's taking care of your emergency savings and anything else big that you're really trying to save up for, maybe for a home, maybe for a car, whatever. That's your business. But while we're still here in America and still actually have the dollar, it's good to have cash on hand as well, because think about it. What if something happens and your account is locked up and you're not able to get a hold of it? And for right now, you're going to have to use cash. So it's good to have it both ways, in your account, tucked away while it's gaining interest, and also as cash as well, tucked away somewhere, wherever you're at, okay? Adding to that. Hopefully it's not, this process is not, it may not work for everyone, but to those where you're building your discipline, it can help. And it can definitely cut down on frivolous spending. So while you're stuffing and saving your monetary earnings, it doesn't have to just come from your main job. As I said, it's 2026. And nowadays, please don't rely on one job to get you everything you need. Not all of us got it like that. You know what I'm saying? So if you do a little something on the extra, whether you cut grass, you sell baked goods, you're selling something online, maybe you do real estate on the side, you help people out with their taxes, you teach a class, if you're looking for another extra side hustle, wear your gifts and see if you can monetize that, okay? I talk about that as well in Financial Wisdom, Part 1. And if you're looking just to help yourself out, you could work something remote. So go on Indeed or ZipRecruiter and just look for something where you can help transcribe. If you're assistants, maybe you transcribe dictation, and you may work from home. Hey, you can do that on the side as well after your work hours for a couple of hours. Pop out a few transcripts, transcribe it, email it, and get paid for it. That's great. So using these cash savings cards, you can stuff that extra money, not just from your main job, but from your side hustle too. And if you want to use money from your side hustle to either automate all of it into your savings or use that completely for your cash stuffing. However you want to do it, that's your business, that's your choice. But this is to help you, to give you some cushion so you're not stuck out there like a deer in the headlights, like, oh my gosh, the car broke down. Maybe you have someone has to move in with you, a parent or something, and you have to take care of them. You know what I mean? A job layoff, or you're fired. Hopefully not your fault. So this helps you, give you and your family some cushion. Okay. So again, I'll say, I'll shout it from the rooftops. Please don't rely on one job. It's great to have a job, but have some extra cushion to help yourself out. So with these savings cards, I didn't want to overwhelm anybody because I know there's so many other cards out there. You just have to look. So I tried to narrow it down to the main ones that are important, and I really like the ones that I have. So I'm leaving it up to you to go to the link below in Etsy and download it. These cards are just $2, okay? You can, once you download it, print it out on cardstock or regular paper, and you could take it to I really would prefer you to do it cardstock because then it'll be more durable. And when you print it out, it's black and white, so you can color it in based on what each little icon would represent. So like for day's wages, isn't that cute? Day's wages, very important. This can help you save up 3 to 6 months of your net pay. Think about how much you get paid an hour for one day. How much money do you make in one day for a 6, 7, 8 hour shift? Okay. Use the wage savings card to specify each little icon. If you want to save up the total amount from one day, start small. Don't overwhelm yourself and think about thousands immediately. Just start right where you're at. So I'm just going to pop a number out there, okay? So if you're making $100, there's 10 icons, okay? 10 little purses. Mark each of them as $10, okay? So there's 10 of them. So you think of it, you work 5 days a week. That can equal up to, if it's 10, 5 days. It's 10 icons and you make $100. So do the math. And, gosh, my mind is drawing a blank. I'm so sorry. Do the math and you put the whole amount, your goal amount of what you want to save, and on one of the other lines, whatever each of those little purse icons would represent. And as you as you're saving cash to these little envelopes or whatever system you got, mark it off. You can either color it, or if you want to get these cards laminated, that's your choice. Go to Staples or buy yourself a laminator and get a permanent marker and just rinse and repeat. You can color it in with colored markers, and when you're done, when you reach your goal or whatever, maybe you want to change the amount, just get a soft cloth and some alcohol and just wipe it clean, rinse and repeat, and start over, okay? And that's if it's laminated. So do it like that, but however much you want to do it. Either, so it's 10, you can either do it saving all the way up to the amount that you make a day, or each purse can represent a day. So $100 a day is 10 days. That's $1,000. Okay, if you want to do it like that, it's up to you. And there are other cards like for coffee. And maybe you don't, if you don't do coffee, maybe you want to go to the store and buy your coffee. That's fine too. Save up for that. Save up to get you a nice coffee maker. Make your coffee at home and take it to work with you, however you want to do it. Maybe you want a cute little mini Keurig at your desk. You can do that too, because we do it where I'm at. Save up for that. Not all of us want to go to Starbucks or Tim Hortons or Dunkin' Donuts or whatever to get coffee. So it's your choice, okay? Lunch money, if you want to save up specifically for that, that always comes in handy, especially if you cool with some coworkers and y'all might want to grab lunch or something for one day during the week or after. Then you got a little extra there because you saved up for it, okay? So just take a look and see if that interests you. And again, I'm here to be your big sis. here to help you save. And while we're killing it on our jobs, don't forget that for every dollar you make, try to make it a point to assign every dollar that you make to go somewhere. Use to savings, investment, to pay off debt, for wherever. But don't just have money sitting in your checking account. That doesn't do you any favors, okay? Even if your account goes down to zero because you done paid all the bills and all that money is going out somewhere, to savings, to bills, to your cash stuffing, okay, at least it's somewhere and not just sitting, okay? So just do yourself a favor. There's so many resources out there, and I'm going to put some more resources for you right at the bottom there for you to check out. Okay, so I hope it helps you. This is just a little tip, a little something to help you out. So I hope you like it. Share with your friends, and remember to like and share. And I hope this helps you. So I'll see you at the next video.